I'll get you a towel. Just hang on.
I want a towel.
Okay, I said hang on. When I'm done here, we will go upstairs. But just lay down for now right here. You got Bomalums on. live. We are live for the first time here on TikTok. We're also live on YouTube where we usually are, but oh, I think I was muted. Okay, we are live. First issue here on TikTok, but we are live on YouTube where we normally stream, but we're also live for the first time on TikTok. So I am Azoreign, your friendly blue mage. You may call me Azo, and welcome to my channel. Please feel free to subscribe here on YouTube, or you can follow me over on TikTok where I try and make some funny stuff. But yeah, we mainly stream over on YouTube, making small video essays and streaming commander games like you are about to see. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, even if you're here for a second. But we're going to get right into it. Before I hop over to my Discord and we start this streamed game, I will just say that I'm very, very close to hitting 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will be doing a big giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away a 100 card double sleeved deck box. I'll be giving away one collector's pack. It's been very challenging to find a collector's pack of foundations. I have been searching with no luck, but that is my plan. And then the third prize will be a commander deck. So if that's something that interests you and you want to do that for free, go ahead, subscribe to me on YouTube. That is the one requirement. But following me on X or Twitter is where I'll make the announcement. And then you can also get an additional entry if you follow me here on TikTok. So if you want 3 entries to possibly win a prize for free, go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, and go ahead and follow me on X. But that being said, if you would like to be a part of a Magic community where we play games, give deck advice, and talk about Magic cards, go ahead and join my Discord. The link should be in my bios. It should be pinned to my profile. Go ahead, join that. But in the meantime, we are going to hop over into said Discord and we are going to start a streamed game, a live streamed game of Commander for you. So let's get that pulled up. And
actually, my favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop.
Definitely, I always have to interrupt the most interesting conversations.
Technically, that's the right answer every time.
Cowboy
second only by Trigun or Outlaw Star or any of the other old Toonami animes.
So I have tried to watch Cowboy Bebop and I enjoyed it for what it was, but I just couldn't stick with it, even though I really like that sci-fi style of anime. But if we're going off of just pure anime, one that I found myself really liking, that I kind of like in amongst my friend group, that I kind of credit myself as is being like the first to watch, like the trendsetter. You know, I watched it before it was cool. I watched Demon Slayer when it first came out in Japanese, and I was blown away. I really enjoyed it. I recommended it to all my friends, and they said that it was stupid. And then it blew up and got really popular, and then they all rewatched it, and they were like, "Yeah, that was actually really good." So I was like, "Yeah, I watched Demon Slayer before it was cool." But
you're that guy. That's
well, I'm sorry, Azo. I'm gonna have to.
Sorry.
Yeah, answer one at a time. Dak, what?
Can you guess what this is from?
That is definitely a how do you pronounce it? Because I know I've heard other people pronounce it differently. Is that a Daedric dagger from Skyrim?
No.
Oh, that looks just like
from an anime.
Oh.
Wait, I gotta flex now. I gotta do my own little flex. There we go. Boom. There's the real nerd pass.
Oh, there you go. And you are flipped, Olator, so you don't have to turn things upside down. You can play right side up. And if possible, Olator, boosting your sound, I have you maxed here on Discord, but you are a little quiet.
I always get that. I don't know how to make myself louder.
Oh yes, Thea in chat is saying Jujutsu Kaisen, which is excellent, and Hunter x Hunter. Oh, okay, Thea, you're gonna have to tell me, because I watched all season 1 of Hunter x Hunter, and I was like, what the heck? Like it was like really, really hard for me to get into it. I don't know if I'm just like watching it wrong, or if I'm like I watched all of season 1. I was just like, maybe this one might not be for me. I don't know. Death Note is incredible. I loved every second of Death Note. Taco Tony says Goblin Slayer.
Death Note was good.
Hell yeah, Taco. Goblin Slayer is the reason I will not play goblins in Magic. Like maybe one or two odd ones, but for me, I can't think of having like I think of goblins, I think of the goblins in that anime and that manga. So I'm not gonna run a goblin deck because it feels weird to me. I can't see them as corny and goofy. I only see them at their worst.
Yeah, it's like
So-
horrible.
So I am, and I also don't. I also don't like aggro playing or like that play style, which is what most goblins are. So I am the Goblin Slayer, I guess. By
I've always wanted to make a Crank
proxy.
deck, but I want to proxy it to be Jared from what's it called, Labyrinth with David Bowie. 'Cause he's technically-
oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
It would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking to see how I can boost my audio. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All I'll say, Azo, circling back
Yes.
quick to Cowboy Bebop, my
Yes.
sister, who hated the idea of anime, she had a bad perception of what it was, thinking only of it at its worst, and not what it actually can be or is in many instances. I don't remember how, but I got her to watch the first couple episodes, and she stuck with it. So
Oh, yeah.
she liked it enough to do that. So I'm telling you, you got to give it a chance.
No, I did. Like, I definitely watched it. And I know that I will like it once I kind of like get more into it. Because I really like that style of anime. I like that like older style. And I watched like Ghost in the Shell and Neon Genesis Evangelion, which was incredible. So like I know that I'll like Cowboy Bebop. I just haven't like sat down and like given it its time, even though like I already know that I will like it. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is very good. I enjoyed Chainsaw Man a lot.
I'm terrible at watching TV or anime of any kind, so I've only seen the first episode of Chainsaw Man, but I've read all of basically the first arc, and it was good. It gets very confusing, but I'll be honest. It was good.
I watched the first season of Chainsaw Man. It's kind of like goofy, but like when the action does hit really hard. We have Mitchell Thompson, Kellan the Kid. Love that card. Yeah, this is my first. Okay, so yeah, maybe we should get back to the actual game we're here to play. So. We like to start quick. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the turn order 3 times here on Spell Table, and we will start. But I will go ahead and say that this is my first time playing Kellan the Kid. My Bant deck, my green, white, and blue deck has gone through a few transformations recently, so I'm hoping that Kellan the Kid is pretty fun. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it looks like our musing melodist Johan is going to start, and Olatorus will end our order.
Cool.
So whenever you are ready, well, I guess we should also look at our starting hands. Oh, wow.
This-
Okay, I'm good.
This dagger is from solo leveling.
Solo leveling. Lyonix recommended solo leveling to me a while
It
ago.
is amazing.
I will. I'm gonna run that.
Yeah, I'm good with my hand as well.
Me also.
I am considering I am brain.
You don't have blue in that deck.
Yeah, I know. So I'm playing very dangerously. Not playing blue. There's only one.
Oh, I just meant because. Never mind. That's a blue card.
Yeah, Mitchell Thompson. Kellan can have explosive turns. Yeah, what I liked about Kellan, when I was looking at him,
Okay,
is
we're gonna
that he's
take a free
basically
mulligan.
like Kodama. Is it of the west or of the east tree? Kodama.
East.
It is east. Yeah, he's basically Kodama of the east tree with a little bit harder of a workaround, but like he's basically like a Kodama, which I enjoyed. But
I like the art on it too. It's the
we're
coolest
still
looking
waiting
color.
for. Yeah, I actually found myself.
yeah.
Really
Minus the
playing
new
with this
the new
one, so-
borderless. The Foundation's borderless one I think is cooler, but that one it's one of the. I don't know. It shines above most of the Thunder Junction art.
The Foundation
pretty great.
borderless.
No, that one. The
this one.
borderless one is really good too. New Kellan. The new.
Oh, yes.
New Kellan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I feel like Kellan is definitely being pushed. I think.
Well, he shouldn't be anymore, but.
I think that it seemed like for a while because the set he was introduced, he got a card. The next set he got a card. The next set he got a card. The next set he was getting a lot of legendary creatures in like 3 or 4 different sets.
Yeah, it's because the story was following him. But
Yeah.
I think the weirdest thing is how he kept jumping color identities. But
Yeah, like usually when they introduce a character, they kind of
Yeah, we'll keep.
they narrow them down in their color identity. Okay, Old Taurus says he's keeping, then we're running it.
all right.
Johan, when you are ready. Taco, why no Kodama of the North or South Tree? So actually, from my understanding, Kodama is just a name of like a spirit of Kamigawa. So there is a
Pass.
quote Kodama of the South Tree, but it's not named Kodama. It's named, Sticky of the South Tree, and it's a different
Oh
spirit.
God.
Okay, I don't. Sticky's the first thing that came to mind. Okay, you passed. I'm drawing. Okay, it's not a Soul Ring. So I'll play Prairie Stream tapped, and I'll pass.
Give me 1 second. I have to go get my mutt.
You are all good. We will talk crap about you when you're gone.
So that guy, man, he really is a cool guy.
I know. Turn
I
1.
didn't take my head off. Come on. Come on. Stinking mutt. Shape in.
Every time we take too long in our pod for turns, my brother is always like, he does
In.
this signature thing where he points to someone and just goes, turn!
We have someone in our group who likes to just hum the Jeopardy song, or he will just start shouting, turn timer, turn timer, turn
Oh
timer.
God.
That's funny. That's pretty
Okay. I will draw for turn.
Yeah, he always brings up the turn timer for blue players, but apparently Gruul can take even longer turns. So, circa last week.
Play Cavern of Souls naming vampires. Pass.
Dang.
Damn.
Wow.
What a heck of a play. We're going to play this Terramorphic Expanse, sack it, find a forest, pass.
Draw. Planes. Pass.
Planes pass, you say?
Yes.
Not a lot of
Hi,
It's a pretty plane.
Untap if you don't.
A nice rice patty.
I'll play
like
Sun
that.
Petal Grove. It will enter untap because I do control planes. I'll tap 2 and I'll play a 3 visits. I'm gonna go and get a Separa's headquarters and I'll pass.
He's ramping, boys.
I'm
Fuck
green.
you guys. I'll show you guys my puppy. Hold on.
Show
Let me
the
actually
dog.
get into my screen. Hold on, puppy.
I
Hold on.
want to see
Hold
the
on.
baby.
Yeah, baby.
This is my puppy.
No.
What a cute puppy.
Oh,
He's a very big puppy.
I like the bandana.
He is a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix. He's a big puppy. Okay. Nope, let me. Here. Off. Go on. Go in. Oof, okay. He is a big old lapdog. Alright, I draw for turn. I will play a spectator seating that'll come in untapped unless somebody wants to forfeit now.
Compelling
Quick.
offer.
Someone concede at instant speed.
I'll tattoo and I'll play Charismatic Conqueror.
Oh, rough. Rough card.
When he enters the battlefield, I'll get a 1/1 vampire from Edgar Markov.
Okay, Spell Table does not like that card.
Yeah, it just gave me a card called Split Screen, which is hilarious.
Of course it did. Charismatic Conqueror is a 2/2 vigilance. Whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped and under my opponent's control, they may tap that permanent. If they don't, I create a 1/1 white vampire token with lifelink.
More tokens.
He's pretty
More
good.
tokens. And I passed turn. Hey, what the hell? Pass turn.
Untap, draw for turn. I'll go ahead and play myself this wonderful little mountain. And then I will just pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. Mountain. I'm gonna tap thrice. And I'm going to cast a Seasoned Pyromancer. I will have him enter tapped. When he enters, I will discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards, and then for each non-land card discarded this way, I make a 1/1 red elemental creature token. So I'm going to discard Double Vision, which is an enchantment, and an Inspired Tinkering, which is a sorcery. So I will make 2 spirits, or elementals, excuse me. First, actually, I will draw 2 cards. And then the elementals will also come in tapped. That's it then for me, so I will pass turn.
Alright, my turn's going to be very fast. Not that good. So I'll untap, draw my magical card for the turn. I'll play a Flooded Grove, and I will tap 4 and play Guardian Project. So whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield that doesn't share a name with a creature that I control or that's in my graveyard, I draw a card. And in Commander, that'll never happen. So basically whenever a non-token creature enters, I'll draw a card. And I'm done. I'll pass.
That's pretty good.
Alright, untap, draw. I will play Swamp.
It's a good looking swing.
Alright. Now the Edgar player. Is he gonna explode?
Going to tap 3. I will play a Marvin Fane Dark Apostle. Is a 2/2. Whenever one or more non-token vampires I control attack, create a 1/1 white vampire creature with life. I will get.
Oh,
second
that's why it's
one.
Screwing it up. Renetic, your board is flipped. So that's
Yeah,
why spell
I have
table
to.
is not. Yeah.
I have to do that the way my camera's set up at the moment. I'm trying to figure out a way to fix that, but I have not figured it out yet.
No, you're all good. I was looking at the art and I was looking at the screenshot of the card in spell table and I was like, hold on a second, that doesn't look right.
Alright. And
All right, we'll turn your slippers off. You want your slippers off?
I will send my 1/1 vampire that can attack. I will send that over at Johan.
Get him.
Oof, alright. I'll take
Get
one.
you first blood. We give him the golf clap.
Alright. And because I did damage, I get a 1/1 with lifelink. And pass turn.
I will draw. Hey, that's pretty good. I'd like to play this Plains. Then I would like to tap 3 to play myself a Professional Facebreaker. He is Menace.
Professional Facebreaker.
Yep, he's got Menace, 2/3. Whenever one or more creatures deals combat damage to a player, I create a treasure token. And I can sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of my library. And that'll be for my turn.
Conqueror
Go
trigger.
Professional Facebreaker. Enter tapped.
He will enter in tap because
Awesome.
less bodies for the Markov player, the better.
Mm.
And that's all she wrote. Murder.
And the worst thing about it is that the Charismatic Conqueror also makes vampires. So that's probably like one of the best cards in that deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to play a Spire of Industry for turn. And then I will tap 2. That's over here. Tap 2. And I'm going to cast a Stronic Resonator.
That was the card I was thinking of the other day, and I couldn't remember the name of.
Awesome card.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yes, sir. Move to combat. I don't believe there's anything further that I would like to do. So I will skip combat, skip second main, and pass.
I'm very nervous of the person directly below me on tap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. Well, not what I want to be doing at this moment, but feel I have no other choice. Let's go ahead. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Fertile Footsteps from Beanstalk Giant, which allows me to go and get a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. It is untapped, and that will go on an adventure, so I can cast Beanstalk Giant later. I will go and get a Plains card. And then I am just going to right on top of my library. I'm just going to go ahead and pass my turn after that. We're just slow rolling.
Draw for turn. Swamp. Yeah, why not? Step forward. I'll play the One Ring.
Oh my.
So before the One Ring resolves, I just want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to read it and make sure that they know
How much of a bad idea it is to leave it on the field.
So when the One Ring enters, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything. At the beginning of your upkeep. Okay, so your creatures are still able to be targeted and all that good stuff. But you will have protection. Okay, so Taurus, any responses to the One Ring?
I unfortunately have no responses. I am Naya. I don't have counter spells.
No responses. Johan, any responses?
Negative.
I also do not have a response to the One Ring, so it will resolve.
Part time. Alright. I will tap it to draw a card.
Sure.
Oh boy. Okay. And I will. I will swing my 1/1 with lifelink at a Taurus.
Oh my, I guess I'll have to take it. I'll take 1 damage. Do it.
Alright, I will gain 1 from that, and I will get a second 1/1. And pass turn.
This means 1.
You will not get a vampire. Correct. Maverin Feign triggers when non-token vampires attacked and you attacked with a token.
Oh, you are correct.
Did you want to switch that attack to something like Charismatic Conqueror?
I'll switch it to the Dark Apostle and just have it attack in addition.
Sure. And then you'll make, yes, now you will make one, an additional one.
So take another 2, unless you want to block that.
Nope. I have my guys tapped, so I'll take the 2.
Sweet. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Very cool. Very cool. Play this Fabled Passage. I will sacrifice it to find a 4th land. It'll come in untapped. It's going to be a Plains. I'll grab it in a second. I'm just going to tap these 3 to play Jinnie Faye, my Commandor.
She's here.
She is here, and she reads whenever I create 1 or more tokens. Instead, I create that many 2/2 green cat tokens with haste, or that many 3/1 dog vigilance with dogs of vigilance. So, that comes
Can they?
It's a Plains. It comes in untapped because Fatal Passage says if it's your 4th land, it comes in untapped. And I'll do my 4th one. Alright, Dak, we hit each other. You hit me. I think it's only fair if I can hit you for 2.
Get him. Make him chump block. He's got tokens.
How strong are your tokens?
Well, I mean, Taurus, I have nothing, so.
Well, One Ring.
Oh, that's true. I need to deal some combat damage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take me down too.
Okay, Azoreign, I'm gonna swing to you, and I'm gonna, instead of making a treasure, we'll
Oh,
go
and,
ahead
and hold
make...
up, is Jinnie Faye gonna enter tapped?
Oh, yes, yes,
Okay.
that's fair. Yes, you'll come in and tapped. And then the professional face breaker trigger, I deal combat damage, so I make a treasure, but instead of a treasure, I'm gonna make a dog, and the dog will come in tapped.
Okay.
Good boy.
And then is that all for you?
That's it for me, and I have one land open.
Oh, thank God.
I'm assuming that was a land.
Your assumptions are correct, good friend.
Taka, what did you find out about Securitron Squadron?
In the meantime, I am shocking myself for 2 for a lovely, lovely Sacred Foundry. Very
Nice.
timely. Then I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to cast a Humble Goldspan Dragon.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful D&D red box Goldspan Dragon.
We love that.
I will move to Combatuals.
Is Goldspan tapped?
No.
Awesome. I got another one.
Yeah, it has haste, so and I kind of need this right
Mhm.
now. So I will move to Combatuals. You know, as it's so kind of you.
Johan, I'm asking you. I'm not asking. I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you not to swing at me, but you can do what you wish.
Just you better be able to pay for it if you scratch the paint.
If you target it, he does get, I think, a treasure.
I have something else in mind, but if that does come my way, there'll be something waiting for
boy.
you.
well, in that case, I am sorry, Olatoris, but
Oh my, I guess it's just
my
like
Goldspan Dragon is not ready for Italian slippers. So he's gonna swing at you. He's a 4/4 in the air. On attack, I will make a treasure token.
I love that. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
And I will take full...
I actually, Olatoris, I stole this idea from you with the coins that you always used that you got from your brother from that board game.
Yeah, I got all these...
I don't think I've seen you since I got these, so
Oh, okay.
that idea came from you. But anyways, yep, swinging in for 4. I've got 1 treasure and a dream, so I will then just pass.
All right, I will untap. Upkeep and draw. Okay. All right, what do I want to do here? I think I just need more stuff in my hand. I think I will tap. So that and that for 3. I'll play Augur of Autumn. So that says I can look at the top card of my library at any time. I may play lands from the top card of my library. And then if I hit the Coven ability, I can cast creatures from the top of my library. So when that enters,
Will it enter?
it
Will
will
it enter tap?
It'll enter tapped. I'll draw a card. Okay. I'll look at the top. And it is a land. I'll play the land from the top of my library. I will look at the top. I will then tap 3 mana. And I'm going to cast Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. Uro has an Enter the Battlefield trigger, and Guardian Project will see that as well. So I will have the Guardian Project trigger first. I'll draw a card. Then Uro will go on, and I will gain 3 life, draw a card, and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'll draw a card, look at the top, And I will put down an island from my hand. Burrow will then get sacrificed.
He's ramping like crazy, boys.
I'm in the ramp colors. I really wish I would have done that in a different order, because I'd love to hold up not one blue. So that's tapped. Unfortunately, that is all I can do for now. I will pass.
Alright. Let's see what trouble I can get into. What's that?
Oh, I did not gain my 3 life. I don't think.
Take one from the ring. Draw for turn.
Yeah, that one ring is gonna be annoying for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I will tap to draw 2 from the ring. Oh, okay.
He found some gas.
I will. Oof, what do I want to do? Okay, I will play cousin Crucible. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Step 4, and I will play Bloodletter of Alcazar.
Ooh, jeez.
When he enters, I will get another 1/1 vampire.
It's a bloodletter.
He is a nasty boy. He's a 2/4 flyer. If a opponent would lose life during my turn, they lose twice as much life instead.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yep. It's a scary card. And it's a vampire. Who would have thought?
And it is a vampire.
That's a weird looking vampire.
I'm nervous. Well, Olatoris and I are tapped out. At least Johan at least has some chumps.
I'll swing the 3/1/1s at Olatoris.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna say please don't. I will retaliate.
By all means, retaliate.
I'm gonna tap 1 white, and I'm gonna path to exile your bloodletter.
Hey.
I gotta show off the
Very
I love
nice
that
exile.
art.
That is very fancy art. I like
Thank
that.
you. I unfortunately don't
That's
have the
fair.
words on it though, but I'm pretty certain it's the one you find a basic land and you put it in the battlefield.
Yep.
Yep.
It is.
Omega, drop a deck list for me to check out later.
Yeah.
Yes, Omega, please do. Drop it in the Discord. I'd love to check out whatever you're throwing at
Are
me.
you taking damage still then?
I will still be taking the damage, which is what, 6 or 3?
3.
3.
I'm down to 31, and the bloodletter is exiled, so you know.
Yes. That is probably for the best.
Probably for the best. So I hope the rest of the board appreciates what I've done for you.
But I will also get another 1/1 here. After that, I will pester.
Hot dog. It's funny because I have a dog. I will untap and draw for turn. Ooh, that's a cool looking boy. I'll play this Reflecting Pool. You can tap for any one of my color, or taps for any, add your taps for any color of a land I control. It's an exotic orchard, but only for myself. So if I have my other lands, I'm good. I got 5. Ooh, I need more mana. This is not a fun game. This is what we call not a bingo. Okay, well, we'll do some setup. We'll tap a forest, the Reflecting Pool for another forest, and I guess the plains to play this Enduring Vitality. We'll have it come in tapped. He's the funny enchantment vigilance 3/3 thing that's my creatures you control have add 1 mana any color. Tap add 1 mana any color. And when it dies, if it's a creature, I return to the battlefield under my control, but it's an enchantment. So that will come in tapped. Then, dang.
I forgot. I gained 3 life because all 3 of those guys had lifelink.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask about that.
Oh, I need to hit somebody another time.
Well,
Johan.
I'm wide open.
You are open. I'm kind of trying to spread. Actually, you do have like the second highest. I'm sorry, Azoreign. I'm gonna swing a 2/3 at you, and I think this time I. Oh, hang on. Let me do this right. Let me read this card. One more creatures to a player. Okay, yes, I want to swing out. Okay, so the 3/1 vigilance will go at Azoreign. My professional face maker, Johan, that's gonna come at you. It's a 2/3 with menace. I'm just looking to get some money. Is he talking? I can't hear him.
Sorry. I'm
okay.
thinking. So you need combat damage, I forget, or attack trigger with.
I need combat damage. And you hit me and you got yourself
Yep.
a treasure. I'm just asking for the same.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I will take the 2.
Okay. I will make 2 more boys, but I'll have them come in tapped. So that's more dog. You know what? I'm making so much dogs. We're gonna switch Jinnie Faye over
Make some cats.
to the dog side. She was on the cat side, but now she's on the dog side.
Got it.
We'll make 2 more dogs. This one that attacked you, Azoreign, has vigilance. Well, they all have
Yep.
vigilance. But so he's not going to tap, but the other 2 are going to come in tapped. So I don't give Mr. Bloodsucker any more boys.
See, like oddly enough, it's like the charismatic conqueror is incredibly strong, but right now I'm just kind of liking that it's controlling everyone equally. Like none of us have given, well, except Johan, who went against the code, to give Dak a 1/1 vampire, but it's kind of making us all play a little bit slower and leave ourselves a little bit more open for the time being.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
And then I will be done with that.
Just
So
a
that
bit.
was 3 damage I did to you, Azoreign. Oh yeah, you were
Yeah,
at
I
41.
took it.
Okay. 2 tapped boys. Watch out, world. I've got dogs. And that's it. And I've got 2 mana up. A mountain in the plains. Be afraid of me. I miss my counter spells.
All right. I'm going to play a perfectly on time Temple of the False God.
Hey, look at that. That's a good land to have.
It's the only deck I run it in, but that's just when your commander costs 7.
Yeah, you kinda need it.
Yeah.
You kind of need it.
You take what you can get where you can get it.
And I can't afford an Ancient Tomb, so Temple of the False God it is.
It does. It does its job.
I'm assuming this is a Velomachus turn.
You would assume that, but I'm kind of contemplating a little slower.
My game has
I don't
been
know
much
if I
slower than
have-
I intended as well, Johan, so...
Time
Same.
for it. I have a card that I feel I rarely get to use, but you know what? I set this up a little bit, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tap.
I'll address that on my turn, so I don't mess with Johan.
I'm gonna tap thrice, or sorry, not thrice. 4 cards, but for 5 mana.
Eat me my next turn.
No, no.
Oh no. I'm gonna cast Quintorius Loremaster. So Velomachus, every good dean leads a professor. So 3/5 Elephant Cleric with Vigilance. At the beginning of my end step, I exile a target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard, and I make a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. And then I can pay 1 and Boros, and tap Quintorius to sack a spirit, and then I choose target card exiled with Quintorius. I may cast that card this turn without paying its mana cost. But then if it be put in a graveyard, that card gets exiled. I will then move to Combatuals. I think Dak is open this turn. You don't have any flyers, correct?
Flyer, yes, I am open.
Okay. I think just to even things out a little bit, I will send the gold span at you on attack.
The
Make
one
another
ring just
treasure?
starts to go crazy. You know, you just start drawing so many cards from it.
Oh yeah.
Gold span is what, 5?
He's a
Goldspan
4/4, and actually that's a triggered ability. On attack, I'm gonna tap 2 and tap my Psionic Resonator to copy that attack trigger.
Yeah.
So I will make a second treasure.
Very cool. I
Are you going to? I think you said it or not, but are you going to have your commander come in tapped?
I did not. Oh, sorry.
Quintorius.
It's not my commander, but yes, I meant. If I didn't say it, I meant to. That yes, he will come in tap.
Okay.
So you just got the 4/4 in the air coming at you.
Yeah, I took it.
Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, then that will be it for me.
All right. Untap.
That's a
Keep.
scary looking board.
Draw. Look at the top card. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll play Hallowed Fountain from top of my library and lose 2 life. Look at the top. Copy that. Alright, so what am I working with? 2, 4, 6. I'd really like to get Kellan down.
Do it. Let's see the boy. Let's see
Yeah,
the
but
guy.
I have a plan.
Hold
I'm going
on.
to tap 4 and I will play Durnan of the Yawning Portal. Oh yes, Thea, I will. Well, not your question, Thea, but you said I think I'm gonna brew Arkham Dagson, and I swear, Thea, you just like brewing with the most powerful commanders you can think of. Arkham Dagson is terrifying. He's very, very good. You know, one of those commanders that he's a tutor in the command zone. He's nuts. I played him a few times in a few decks, and I just feel so wrong playing him. But Durnan is a 3/3. Whenever Durnan attacks, I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of my library, and I exile a creature from among them, and I put the rest at the bottom. And as long as that card remains exiled, I may cast it from exiled, and that spell has Undaunted. That means it costs 1 colorless less for each opponent I have. So Durnan will enter tapped. When he enters, I'll draw a card. Perfect. I will look at the top card. Okay. If I had a way to just get 1 more land out. But I think for now... How many cards do I have? 2, 4, 6, 7. I am going to pass my turn in fear because Dak had said no one's going to like him on his next turn. So I'm going to hold up some stuff for his turn.
It depends if I draw the right card.
Oh no.
Can you just like do infinite comments on us?
No. I'm not that much of a jerk.
Real quick, if you don't mind, I forgot I had an end step trigger. I'm supposed to exile a card. Do y'all mind if I do that?
Go for it.
I completely forgot that I had an end step trigger. So I exile target non-creature non-land card. I'm gonna exile the Double Vision,
Okay.
and then he makes a spirit. I apologize for that. I will not forget. It's assuming he lives to see my turn. I will not forget.
Tap it. I'm gonna draw 3 from the ring. Playing Gaia, Seat of the Empire. Didn't draw what I wanted to, but we'll do this instead. I need to do this a certain way. Right? Yeah. tapping 4. I'm going to play Baron Bertram Greywater.
Hey, great card.
Pretty
He
cool.
enters, I get a 1/1. And to trigger off of him, whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 black vampire token with lifelink.
I think
This is
everyone
what
can
it triggers.
see how this deck functions.
It's
It's just token, 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 token.
Just tokens for days.
Token. You get a token, and you get a token, and you get a token. Let's see. I will tap 3. And I will play Draina, Liberator of Knowledge. And I will get another one. Move to the combats. And you know what? I will hold back this turn.
Holding up some defenses.
He's holding back. Oh boy.
No untapped mana, however, so.
Do you pass or?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I
okay.
said pass.
Okay, so I didn't hear that part. Alright, sweet. I untap. I have the 3 dogs. I got the elk glimmer. I got the mana, and I gotta draw a card. I drew a card. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. Oh my. Okay, let's start this off by playing a Montana. Jebediah. Alright. I have 6 mana. How compelling. I feel like everybody is about to pop off really soon.
I would agree.
I'm kind of scared of it all.
I will admit I've been holding back. I would have popped off 3 turns ago.
Do
oh
it.
my.
I'm waiting to draw the right card. I'm not drawing the right card.
This is scary. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh my.
I don't want the game to end in 3 turns and everyone hate me.
I don't know. Azoreign, do you have 2 blue open?
I do have 2 blue open.
Are we friends?
We are friends. I'm chilling. I'm kind of more worried about Dak now that he's saying that he can just basically end the game if he draws the right card.
Well, I could give him a run for his money if you let me have this. I'm asking you because you're the pod's blue player.
That's true. Do your thing. Let's see it.
Okay, because I'm about to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't tap my creatures for any color. I like to put this old Gnawbone on the stack.
Oh,
God.
Love old Gnawbone. Old Gnawbone is good.
I will say
Yeah,
everything
have
I
that
make from
under
this
tap?
guy this turn is he's gonna come in tapped. But everything, like if I try to swing out and make a bunch of boys right now, they're all gonna have to come in tapped because if I don't, then Dak is gonna make a bunch of boys off of me and negate my entire play.
Mhm.
So even though I'm playing him, don't think I can be like, I played him, I win.
Yep,
It's
I'm good. Old Gnawbone is fine.
old Gnawbone is here, and in
That's
case everybody knows what he
terrifying.
says, he is a flying she. Sorry, let's
Yes,
not.
Old Gnawbone is a girl.
She's a girl. I've never actually read the lore she's from, but I just know she's a girl. It's one of my favorite cards. Anyway, 7/7 flying. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, I create that many treasure tokens. Remember, Jinnie lets me take any token to turn into anything, so she basically reads right now, I could just hit somebody for 9 and then make 9 guys. Burgers and fries.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of that damn creature, I should have saved the Path of Exile maybe for that guy, if anything.
Oh no! You took you hit the right target. Trust me. I will gladly admit you hit the right target.
So Azoreign. Okay, Azoreign. He did let me have it. I don't want to hit him for freaking 9 though. That feels bad.
Yeah, if you swing out at me, I definitely have something to say.
Yeah. Okay. So.
As would I. Ouch.
Out,
No,
yeah,
if you didn't take out the bloodletter, by the way, the game would be over already.
Good to know.
Dak, what's the Dak and I are honestly we're on the same level here, right? We're on the same level. Okay, we're gonna send Professional Facebreaker and the 3 dogs at Dak, and those are Vigilance 3/1s, and then Professional Facebreaker is a 2/3. He has Menachem though.
So you're gonna send? You're saying how? Sorry, how much?
I got 4 creatures coming at you. I got 3 3/1s and a 2/3 with Menace.
Ooh.
So total damage is 11.
Damage would be 11. I'm gonna start trying to force some trades here because you got a bunch of boys and we need to figure this shit out. You could let some slip through, give me like 6 boys.
Or you could just say screw it and take 11 treasures, right? Because
Yeah, I mean,
Jinnie is a May. You don't have to.
Yeah. I don't have to. I could still create whatever that is. It's the choice. Do I want ramp or do I want bodies? Normally I'd be making a crap ton of cats, but the haste doesn't help in this situation. Could go evensies. Sack 2 guys, kill some boys.
I will block 2 of the 3/1s with my Dictator Malakir and Greywater.
Okay.
Dictator Malakir is a flying first strike, and the Greywater is a 3/4, so that will kill 2 of them.
Okay, that leaves 1.
And I will block the other 3/1 with the 1 lifelike here.
Okay.
This guy. And I will. I'll block the Professional Facebreaker with 2 1/1.
How about this? Let me make you an agreement. Well, if I make this agreement with you, you let this guy through, those 2 guys, I'll let them come in to untap so you get 2 more guys.
And this is where the bargaining starts happening.
Nah, I'll keep it. I'll block it. I'll straight block.
I thought, of course, I thought the Professional
And I
Facebreaker was
will-
coming my way for sure.
I will gain 1 because
You
the
guys said you were gonna try it.
one of those guys that I blocked with had lifelink, so I gain 1.
Okay. And does the Facebreaker die or?
They're just 1/1s, so unless
It'll live.
Okay,
it'll live.
it'll live. Okay. Sweet. And then yeah, that'll be it for my turn. I'll go ahead and just be the team.
Alright. I will untap.
Hold on. Wait, never mind. Wait a minute. Let me double check. Nope. Okay, no, you're good. I thought I had a different card on the field for a second.
Alright, untap and draw. That changes things slightly. Okay, I think I have enough still. I'm going to sack a treasure for 2 white. It comes for 2 because of my gold span. And I'm going to cast a Grand Abolisher.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Does it resolve?
Yeah.
Sweet. Now I don't have to ask anymore. I will then.
Well, oh, hang on. Sorry. Before. I
You gonna have it come in tapped?
Before. Well,
Yeah, I will.
Before it comes.
Assuming
in
I
at
get
all.
it.
No, you'll get it. But is there anything coming my way?
Doesn't have to.
Because if we're good, then we're chill. Because I have to respond
chill.
now with the Grand Abolisher on the stack.
We're chill. This turn, we're chill.
Okay, this turn. I'll just tap 4 then, and I'll cast Memory Deluge. So I am going to look at the top X cards, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this spell. I'm going to look at the top 4, and I'm going to put 2 of them into my hand and the rest at the bottom.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then Grand Abolisher resolves. Okay. 2 into my hand and the rest at the bottom. I'm going to put... I don't have to reveal. Put 1. Ooh. 1 and 2. And then these 2 at the bottom. Okay.
May I continue?
Yes.
All right. I'm then going to tap for 3. I'm going to float a colorless from my temple. And I'm going to tap and activate Quintorius. So I will sack the spirit token he made, and I may cast. I choose target card exiled with him, which is only the 1, and I get to cast it for free.
Which is
So I am going to be
Or
casting Double Vision
double
for free.
vision. Yeah.
Basically, whenever I cast my first instant sorcery spell each turn, I copy it. Alright, so I've got 1 floating colorless. I'm then going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will sack my last 2 clues. So for 7 mana, it is time. I'm going to get out the main man himself, Velomachus.
Yeah, let's see him.
He will enter untapped.
Token for Dak. 2 tokens for Dak, because that will trigger Baron Greywater.
Yep. Put these tokens down here. So I will move to Combatuals.
Wait, wait, hold on. What did you say, Azoreign? I missed
So,
what you said.
the Charismatic Conqueror will trigger, giving you a 1/1 vampire with lifelink, and then Baron Greywater will see that 1 or more tokens entered, and then he will also make you, except the Charismatic Conquerors is white. Baron Bertram Greywater will make you a black vampire token with lifelink, if that matters. Suddenly,
All right,
I am like the lowest man on the totem pole over here.
Dak, Olatoris, neither of you have flyers, correct?
Nope, no flying. We're a bunch of
I
ground
have
here.
a flyer, yes.
How big is it?
A 2/3 flying first strike.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to spread the love, right? I don't like ganging up on one person, so I will swing Velomachus at Dak and Goldspan at Olatoris. On attack, I have 2 triggers, so I'll do the easy one first. Goldspan will make a treasure. And then with Velomachus, I will look at the top 7 cards of my library, and then I may cast an instant or sorcery from among them for free if its mana value is equal to or lesser than his power, which is currently 5. So I'll look at 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
That's 4 damage from Goldspan, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
I'll take the 5.
I'm gonna. Okay, so this is gonna get actually doubled.
Yes, your first one
So-
will be doubled.
I'm gonna cast Big Score.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
You will
I
not
don't
have to
pay
discard
the
2
additional.
cards.
Yep.
You will discard 1 card, and then the other
I
card
will.
will just happen.
Got it. Okay. So, because he gets around his mana ability. So, I will discard this Adult Gold Dragon.
4, make 4 treasures with Goldspan Dragon. Dang. Alright. Y'all are some scary dudes.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. I've got nothing else. So, no, the damage is as declared. No increases there. Oh, Velomachus does have Vigilance though, so I do not need to tap him. I've not played a land yet this turn. I will play a Command Beacon.
Yeah, I love Command Beacon.
I'm then gonna tap my Command Tower and get out a Never Late Soul Ring.
Hmm.
And then I will. I will
play a Soul Ring all game long. He's cheating.
I will tap the Soul Ring and get out a Talisman of Conviction. All right. Got 5 treasures. With that, I think I've done enough. I will pass.
Wow. I'm getting quite scared because I am still not doing too much. So I'll untap, upkeep, and draw.
Azoreign, stop looking at me. I'm not the problem.
Oh, shoot, real quick. Apologies. I have to exile a card with Quintorius. I will exile Inspired Tinkering.
Okay. And then am I good to keep going?
Yes. Sorry. I just didn't want to miss it that time.
You are fine. I'd really love to try and finally get Kellan going here. So I'll play a Yamavaya Coast is my land for the turn. I have 3, 6, I have 9. Man, I'm just like 1 mana short like this entire game to do the things that I want to do. Look at the top. It's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna go right to combat. Because I'd like to see what I can get off of Durnan. The only good attack right now, I mean, Olatorus, you could trade with me if you want to, but I'm sorry, Durnan will get blocked by the other 2, so I'm going to send 3 damage at you, Olatorus, and when Durnan attacks, I'm going to look at the top 4. Wow. And then that sucks. I'm actually pretty glad I got rid of those 4, but...
How much damage do I take again?
3. I'm gonna exile a Delighted Halfling.
Oh my.
Yeah. And then the others go at the bottom. But now I can use Augur of Autumn to look at the top. Okay. Well, my Delighted Halfling has Undaunted, which is so great. Let's just go ahead and tap 1, and I'll cast the Delighted Halfling. That will trigger Guardian Project, and I'll draw... Or actually, wait, hang on. We can do the Kellan thing right now. Hold up.
Is Grand Abolisher still out, or is he gone?
He's still out.
It only affects on my turn. You can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Or activate abilities.
I confused him with the Magistrate guy. I'm sorry.
So I'll tap...
Oh, Draenith Magistrate? No.
I'm going to tap 3, and I'll cast Kellan. When Kellan enters, I'll draw a card off of Guardian Project. Look at the top card. Perfect. Then I'll tap 1, and I'll cast Delighted Halfling, and here's where I think Kellan is pretty cool. So Kellan says that whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I can put a card from my hand with equal or lesser mana value. That's a permanent, but if I don't, I can put a land out. So I'm going to cast Delighted Halfling. So it's on cast. Delighted Halfling is not entered yet. I cannot put a permanent out, but I will put a land out. I'll put Wooded Bastion onto the battlefield. Then Delighted Halfling will enter, triggering Guardian Project, and I'll draw a card. Okay, so now I do have Coven, so I have 2, 3, and 1. So I can cast creatures off the top of my library with the Augur of Autumn. Wish I had better stuff to do. I think I would like to tap 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and foretell a card. So I'll put that over there. And then I would also interesting. If I had a land in my hand, it would make this much better. I'm just so scared of what you guys can do to me. Honestly.
What? Nothing. We're cool. You didn't counterspell me, so I'm not gonna touch you. Maybe.
I don't know what I can do to you, Azoreign. It's what I can do for you.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards in hand. I think I will just pass with that up. I do have 8 cards in hand, and it's kind of advantageous for me. I'm going to discard a Deep Analysis. And then I'll pass.
For some reason, I always have the hardest time saying that card's name.
What, Deep Analysis?
I always pronounce it wrong.
Well, what's nice about Deep Analysis is that it's got a really hefty mana cost for 4, but its flashback cost is 2 and 3 life. So with Kellan out, I can put a permanent out with 4 or less with only paying 2 mana and draw 2 cards. It's very efficient, but casting it for 4 initially is not fun to draw 2 cards.
4 from the ring.
Guys, if we just give it enough time, he'll kill himself with his own ring.
Yeah, if we just let him draw 30 cards with the 1 ring, he'll die.
It's brilliant. It's the dime a dozen method.
Tap 1 to play a Soul Ring.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Okay, I think only fair Olatoris and I should be able to go and get our soul rings.
I'm just saying, I'm needing mine. I don't know where it is.
This is an exclusive club?
Yeah, there's a high bar of entry.
Oh my.
Yes, it's called Luck.
It's called
Yeah,
having the
pretty
best,
short.
most broken
Idiot
card in
brass.
Commander.
I want
Yeah,
to
get it out the game.
I will tap 2 to play an Arcane Signet.
Alright, Dak has finally found his pocket of ramp.
Kinda.
I wonder if
I'll
we'll
tap
see
2
Edgar
to play Rakdos Signet.
Jeez. Whoops.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. This is at 5. I'm gonna play a Banner of Kingship.
Oh my god.
I name vampires
So
as the
this is
creature
what-
type.
Yeah, this is what you were talking about, that you could
Yeah.
as this
pretty
artifact
much.
enters, choose a creature type. This artifact enters with a fellowship counter for each creature you control of the chosen type. Creature you control get +1/+1. And so currently there's 1, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. So all of my creatures gain +13 for 13.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really bad. That's really bad.
It's really bad.
Okay.
Oh boy, I guess this is where we die.
Anybody want to respond to that?
I've got
I didn't want to have to do this. I'm going to tap for colorless, sack 2 treasures for 4 red mana, and I'm going to invoke Calamity.
Oh.
So sadly, this is going to get copied, but I only have one card I can choose. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to cast Big Score for free. I'll have to discard a card, but then I'll draw 2, make 2 treasures, and then Big Score gets exiled. So sadly, wish I could have elected to. Discard. I'm going to just shoot. I don't want to discard it. I'm going to discard Aurelia. Actually, no. I'm not going to. Yeah, you already know. And then I'm going to draw 2. Okay. Shoot. Oh, that's, I like it. Ooh. Alright, that's it.
Oh, okay. Here you're like, I didn't want to have to do this. I'm like, okay, he's got some.
Yeah, I was
thought
I was trying to save Invoke Calamity for when I had more spells to target, but
Okay. All right. So Banner of Kinship has now resolved. Dax
Oh, really?
Are getting
Was
puzzled.
actually lifted? Oh, God. I thought for sure someone would have been done something about it.
Well, to be honest, when out of the 4 cards I hit with Durnan, 2 of them were counter spells, and I had to put them on the bottom.
Oh,
No. Okay. This is gonna hurt.
See, and this is where people are
bring
always
it.
like, blue sucks, we hate blue. Alright, I'm gonna cast this really scary card. Okay, blue player, where are your counters? Well, I thought you hated blue.
literally.
oh, I use that argument all the time.
Okay. Who
Oh, I
has
believe
fires
it's-
other than Johan?
I have 1 flyer. Kellan.
You have
Oddly enough,
Kellan.
he has flying and lifelink.
He really does.
He's a 3/3 for 3 mana with 2 keywords and a whole
That's-
line of text about casting stuff for free. Kellan mathematically is kind of busted for like what he
Yeah, he's
does
kind
for
of a
his
whole
mana
package
cost.
right there.
Yeah.
You guys have keywords on your commander? Yeah.
I have 2 keywords.
Oh my god. I've got none.
I have 3. Just saying.
Hmm.
You have 3? What do you have? Vigilance, flying, haste. Wow. Okay.
I just want to live. How's that?
I don't think any of us live in this situation. They're all plus 13, 13. How many creatures do you have? And then just add that
3.
13.
I have
No,
13
how much does
creatures.
Dak have? How many?
I have 13 creatures.
13. So 13. So you have what? What's 13?
Uh,
13?
The burdens of being a blue mage. Yes, Omega. Very, very true.
Yeah.
Everyone hates you until they need you.
You have 169 points of damage. I think we're screwed.
I mean, we each
Whoa.
have a lot of creatures, and so he could send 4 at each of us, and then one of us gets 5. And
He
then,
can send 3 at me to kill me because I have only 1 blocker.
yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah,
Olator's, I
that's
think
true.
you're done here. If Dak wants to, he can end you, but I don't think he can kill Johan or myself. But Johan and
I can
myself,
kill 2 of you for sure.
okay.
Absolutely.
Who will it be? So Johan
Well,
has
here's the question.
4,
I mean,
5.
Azoreign, if I do this, do we want to do a second game, or should I?
I want you to try. I want you to go ahead and see what you can do.
Don't feel bad for winning. Play to win. That's the
So
fun
I will send. I will send three creatures at Olator's.
part.
so no matter what, he's dead.
Speed so you don't get any lifelink triggers.
I didn't send any lifelink at you, so ha.
Oh, never mind.
I will send. I will send my. How do I do this correctly? I will send my my token creatures, all of my token creatures. So the rest of my token creatures. So that's six creatures, all with lifelink at Johan, and I will send. Or well, I guess. Let me see here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 5 blockers.
Yeah, so he's got 1 spirit,
2 elementals, a spirit, Velomachus,
Yes.
and the seasoned pyromancer.
I have 3.
So you have 3. Yeah, then I will send the rest at Azoreign.
So I'm having 4 creatures attack me. Johan is having how
And
many?
6 creatures
6.
attack him.
All right, so let's just do it one at a time. So
So,
Johan,
Johan is having 6 14s coming at him.
so they're all 1/1s coming at Johan.
They're 1/1s with 13 counters, yeah.
Correct, right?
With and lifelink. Azoreign, you're having a 2/3 flying first strike.
Hang on, let's just do Johan's first, and then we'll do mine. So Johan, you have 84
Well,
range.
we kind of can't, because depending on how things go, I might have responses to blockers.
Yeah, so I guess in response to attackers being declared, I'm going to tap for a neutral or colorless and then sack a clue for 2 white. And I'm going to cast Unbreakable Formation.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then I will block 5 of your 6 creatures.
Okay.
So
I would take 14.
You will
Yep.
take 14, and I'll gain
gain
whatever
84.
life. I'll gain 84. Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right.
It'll be at 114.
And then
Yep.
Dak, can you break down each individual creature's power and toughness for me? Drana is
15, 16 flying first strike.
okay.
A 16, 17. A 16, 16. And a 16, 16 with vigilance.
Copy. Okay, so that's 63 in total. Do any of those have lifelink?
No.
All right. Johan, if I do something, will you band with me to go to town on Dak if we try?
No, I'm going to side with him.
I'm going to do this. So Drana has a trigger where she says that if Drana deals combat damage, he puts a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature. So I need to block Drana. But what I think I'd like to do is tap 1, and since Path of Exile was so much fun the first time, I'll Path the Charismatic Conqueror, so now our stuff can come in
Hey.
untapped. You will go and get a
Radio.
land.
I will
Then
go get a land.
what I'd like to do is tap 3, and I'm going to play Dawn's Truce. And my creatures will gain hexproof, but then I'm going to give a gift. And Johan, I will let you draw a card. And now my creatures also have indestructible. I will block Drana with Kellan, and I will block the other 2 with my other 2 creatures. And I will take 0.
Ooh. What was that card that let you do that?
Dawn's Truce. It's incredible.
I really
I've
like
yet
this
to get to
card.
cast it myself,
Hey,
but
you know what's funny? You know what's in my hand? Dawn's Truce.
Nice.
Damn.
See, Olators, I had the chance to get that art, but I just loved the way this looked in foil. Like Maha's
this looked
wings are
pretty
like the
good.
blue, and like I thought that just looked so good.
It does look pretty
Okay.
good.
And then
So
actually,
that
I will gain.
this one looks really good in foil too. It's from a different deck.
I will
Yeah,
gain 3
all
life
right. Yeah, look
because
at that.
Kellan has lifelink.
I only had
I
one
feel-
guy. Yeah.
Feel fucking left out here. I don't have any. I
You
don't
have
have that.
114 life. You should be on top of the world.
No, I don't have Dawn's Truth. I'm the only one out here who doesn't have it.
You could put it in your deck. It's in your
I
card.
could. I could.
All right, boys. What's the
Okay, so
aftermath looking like?
that's the combat step.
You got so much power
I
there, man. Oh my god.
pretty sure. Yeah, that's all I can do. So I'll pass.
I was not expecting
Alright.
Johan to also have an indestructible spell.
Dude, I got it. I got it off the big score.
It was
Nice.
worth it then. Nice.
If I hadn't done that with Invoke Calamity, I wouldn't have gotten Unbreakable Formation. So I got a little bit lucky there, but that's why I tried to dig for something. So, all right, untap.
Johan, I'm gonna do this now. I'm assuming. Hang on. In
Oh, I
response-
did damage. Sorry, hold on. I did damage, by the way, and I get another 1/1.
Sure. So, Johan, in response to your turn, I forgot you had the Grand Abolisher. I'm just going to do an Enlightened Tutor and find something to the top of my library. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't do it on your turn.
Actually, sorry, I get 2 because I still have my Grey Water out.
Yes.
All right. So you're tapped out, correct, Dak?
I am not
You
tapped
can't
out.
do
no.
anything on your turn anyway, but
Or not mana-wise, sorry, creature-wise.
Yes. No, I have 2 2 14/14s.
Got it. But they're grounded?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start. I'm
should
gonna
I just be
tap.
the guy and go get my Soul Ring? Just be like, screw you, screw you
I'm
guys.
gonna tap
Screw you guys,
5.
on the Soul Ring.
I'm going to cast a Balefire. Wow, Balefire Liege. So it's a 2/4. He gives other red creatures +1/+1, other white creatures +1/+1. Whenever I cast a red spell, he deals 3 damage to target player planeswalker. Whenever I cast a white spell, I gain 3 life. Most notably, Velomachus is now a 7/7 because he's both red and white.
So, oh, sorry. You know, do you see why getting the blood letter off the field was a good idea?
The spell I'm revealing for Enlightened Tutor is going to be Mind's Dilation.
Oh dear.
Let's see what I have. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tap 1. Actually, wait, hold on, because I want to use my 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Surprised
Yeah, okay.
Thea isn't trying to like roast me for the amount of damage I just did.
I'm gonna tap for 5 and then sack a treasure for 2 red. And I'm going to get out a little bit late, but I'm gonna get out a Balefire Dragon.
Balefire.
Hey,
Oh my god. Yep.
ooh,
Sadly,
fancy
with the
art.
banner of kinship, this isn't gonna do enough to wipe. But he also doesn't have haste. But it's at least a blocker. All right, I think with that, I will move to Combatuals. So pretty obvious what needs to happen here. I'm gonna send Velomachus at UDAC in the air. Who's a 7/7. I'm gonna send.
That's right.
Oh, actually, real quick, I do have 3 damage from the cast of Balefire of the Balefire Dragon off my Balefire Liege. So, just take 3, Dak. To your face.
Fine.
And then combat. So Velomachus is going to swing, Goldspan is going to swing, and I believe that's going to be it. On attack, 2 triggers. I will make
9
I'll
more
make-
damage.
Potentially. So Velomachus is currently a 7/7. Goldspan is a 5/5, so that'd be 12. On attack, I will sack a treasure and tap my Psionic Resonator, targeting Velomachus. So I will get 2 triggers of his search. So we'll do the first one. So top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And mind you, now his power is 7, so I can cast a spell that is 7 mana or less. Oof. Not really what I want to see here.
Not gonna lie, my wife came in and distracted me. What is he doing? Are you going off? Are you popping off, King?
He's strionic
trying.
resonating
I'm trying.
Velomachus' attack trigger. So
Okay,
double.
let's see it. That sounds
He's
awesome.
trying. He is a try.
Look, I'm just a bunch of like normal dudes in this war between vampires and dragons. Like I have a halfling, a normal guy,
I'm just
a
gonna...
normal human druid,
Shoot.
and a normal human warrior. I guess Kellan's a human
This-
fairy rogue, but
This oddly relates to Lord of the Rings in way too many ways.
Yeah, this is kind of... It's not a whiff, but it might as well be one. I'm just gonna... Guess I'll lightning bolt your face stack for 3.
Oh, I
Ah,
love
rude.
lightning bolt. Wait, which lightning bolt art is it? Let me see the lightning bolt.
So, all the spells that I can have for, I got the Strixhaven treatments.
Yeah.
Because
Let's
Velomachus
go.
is one of the school founders or whatever from Strixhaven. So,
Tap, tap.
alright, then second trigger off the Strionic Resonator. 2, 3, 4.
The first page of my binder is just lightning bolts.
Just lightning bolts,
I
that's
have-
cool.
Just
I
lightning
have
bolts.
that. I have the full out Kalia one in my Kalia deck.
I love lightning bolt. My favorite card in the game, bar none.
Okay.
Olatoris is feeling so bad about not playing blue, he just breaks out his blue deck just to look at the cards.
I'm going through it real quick.
I'm going
That's my
to
reason. But yes,
cast
that's exactly
Savage
what I
Beating. I'm gonna cast Savage Beating, and then I'm gonna sack a treasure to pay for the entwine cost. So I'll get both. So I'm gonna untap
Oh.
all creatures you control. After this
God.
phase, there's an additional combat phase.
And creatures gain double strike.
Yes.
You're doing that during your
So-
combat?
Yeah.
Yes, that's on the declaration of attack. So now they actually all have double strike. So you'll be taking an additional 7 commander damage off of Velomachus and an additional 5 off of Goldspan. I also have this 2 red spells cast, so I have 2 instances of 3 damage to target player or planeswalker off my Balefire Liege.
Wait, hold
So
on.
those...
Johan, is this commander damage with Velomachus?
He is 3.
Oh, actually, that's enough. Yeah,
No,
because
it's
it'll be...
not. You're at 19.
No, it'll be 14. It'll be 14.
You're at 19 total.
Right, because
Okay.
you'd hit him earlier, and now you're dealing
Yeah.
14,
He's
so
two.
back is at
He is
19.
2 away. He is 2 away from being
Yeah,
able
and
to. Do that.
I have another combat.
I was...
So he will. Yeah, he will kill me.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
okay.
So, attacks happen. I do not go to my post-combat main. I go straight to another combat. So I will then swing Velomachus
In
again at
response.
attack.
In response. In response.
T-Pro.
No. I will tap City of Brass.
So just
You
remember,
cannot
you-
activate abilities or cast spells during my turn.
Yeah.
because of Grand
Oh.
Abolisher.
Oh, yep, I'm dead.
unfortunately.
So Velomachus will swing at Dak. Goldspan will swing at Azoreign. I will also... Let's see, what else do you have for blockers?
The time has finally come for you to turn on me.
There's nothing else.
There's no one else left. Just you 2 titans.
I just want one more turn because like I have one thing that I.
Well, I
can
don't
do
think
that
I don't think I
cool.
kill you here. I don't think I kill you here.
Okay.
So, what do you have for blockers?
I have Delighted Halfling, Kellan, and Augur Bottom. Kellan does have flying, but I probably don't want to lose him right now. So
Okay, because I'm gonna swing a 5/5 at you in the air. I will also swing. I don't really need to swing anything else. So, yep, it'll
the
just be
golds-
Goldspan coming at you.
the Goldspan
On
is
attack?
a 5/5.
Yep, because of Balefire Leash.
I'll take another one. I go to 34.
So, attack triggers, make a treasure, and then Velomachus.
Yeah, this is where I'm
1,
nervous.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, is it really 7?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just praying right now because if it's like Another combat, another combat, another combat, another. Like I could just die.
I had
here.
2 extra combat spells in the last group of 7, but I could only
Damn
cast
it.
1.
Damn it! I was on my next turn away. Damn it!
Dak, what
First
was
card-
the spell that
First
you
card on top is Twin Flame Dragon.
I don't know how you guys feel, because I had a Court of Calling in hand, and I have Moonshaker in there. I was just waiting for my next turn just to be like, Court of Calling, Moonshaker.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a very close game.
Shoot. How many cards do you have in hand?
4. Dak, what was the spell you were going to cast if Grand Abolisher were not here?
Oh, if Grand Abolisher her, I would have gone for the throat
Okay.
and killed this commander.
Velomachus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Rakdos Signet and City of Brass to be able to do it. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah.
That was a
To be fully honest, though, if I wasn't trying to wait for another damage doubler because Bloodletter got killed off, there's a possibility I could have ended the game sooner because I did have like a Pyroblast and like other things to be able to try to like stop a counter or something like that. But I was trying to like be a little stingy.
I'm gonna cast. Sorry for the delay. I had to reread this a bunch of times. So I'm gonna cast for free Imposing Grandeur. So each player may discard their hand and draw cards equal to the greatest mana value of a commander they own on the battlefield or in the command zone. So I have 2 cards in hand.
So I could discard 4 and draw 3.
4 and draw 3. Yes. I will.
That's so funny.
While that's on the stack, I'm gonna hold priority. I'm gonna sack a treasure, and I'm gonna cast Boar's Charm. So you'll take 4 to the face. And then I'm going to discard 1 card, which is a Commander Sphere, and I will draw 7. And then that's it for me. You'll take 5, but it's double strike, so you'll take 10 off of Goldspan.
What's the spell that you're casting to do that? To like make us
Imposing-
discard and draw?
Imposing Grandeur.
Okay.
You want to try to snag the picture?
I
That
got
one's
it.
cool.
That is cool. That's a very cool card.
1,
I'm debating
2,
like
3.
I'm debating in whether or not I want to
Yeah,
discard
it's-
my hand.
It's cool because it's a wheel, but it's optional. So your opponents don't have to wheel if they don't want to. But for me, it's 7, no matter what, because it's commander you control on the battlefield or the command zone. So your commander doesn't have to be out to trigger it, which is really, really nice. So I discarded 1 card to draw 7.
I think I am going to risk it, to be honest. I think I'm going to risk it. So maybe chat and maybe you guys can tell me if this is a bad idea. So I'm going to discard Chaos Wand. I'm going to discard Tachiova Benthic Druid. I'm going to discard Old Gnawbone. And I'm going to discard Eladamri's Call. Don't know if that's the right decision because Eladamri's Call is a copy of any creature in my deck. But I don't know if a creature saves me here. So I'll draw 3.
Okay. I will move to my second main. I've not played a land this turn, so I'm going to play an Elegant Parlor. Enters tapped, I surveil 1. I'm going to send it to the bin. It's a Myriad Landscape. I will then move to my end step. On end step, I'm going to remember it first time this time. I will exile a non-creature, non-land card with Quintorius.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm going
Johan, more or less,
to...
if I can't win right here, you have the game.
Yeah,
so-
I'm going to exile Boros Charm
Okay.
and pass.
All right. So yeah, now going for that Mind Stylation seems a little silly because I didn't really think that Johan was just going to be able to kill Dak.
Did they really ban the One Ring in Modern?
They did.
Yeah,
Wow.
which
Okay.
kind of going to probably
play
suck for Commander because
Fabled
it's going to get
Passage.
flooded now here.
I'll tap and sacrifice the Fabled Passage to go and just get... I'm just going to get the first land I see. Forest. I'll shuffle. All right, I'm not out of this game yet. But I don't know how I'm going to get through Johan's blockers, to be honest. Which is what I'm truly nervous of.
Oh wow, they unbanned a Mox Opal in Modern too. Holy
yeah,
shit.
I saw the Mox Opal unbanning, and I saw someone playing a deck with Mox Opal, and like they were like, "This is turn 2," and they had like Kappa Cannoneer and Emery out, and it was just like it looked insane.
It doesn't sound like people are happy with the unbanning or the bannings. They are with One Ring, but not the unbannings, from what I generally gather.
One Ring, Amped Raptor, and
Amped Raptor people are kind of happy with.
Yeah,
Amped
the
Raptor
companion,
literally
they can throw the
only works in one.
companion.
Yeah, that makes sense. Amped Raptor makes sense because it literally only is good in Boros Energy, and that's the only deck it's played in. Which that and One Ring were.
I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play Tulane, Teller of Tales. That will trigger Guardian Project, and I'll draw a card. Then I will tap 2, and I'll cast Doc Arlock, Grizzled Genius. If I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I get it's 2 less to cast. So that will trigger both Tulane and the Guardian Project. I will do Guardian Project first. I will draw, then Tulane whenever I cast a creature, or I guess Tulane will go first actually. I have no lands to put. Then Guardian Project will trigger because Guardian triggers on enter. Tulane is on cast. I'll draw another card. Doc Arlock is now here. Then I will cast. Doc Arlock is reducing it by 2. I'll tap 4 and I will play my Foretold card. I will play Allrun's Epiphany. And I will take an extra turn after this. Not before I make 2 1/1 flyers, which is relevant. We'll just use these 2 for now, just to get through this. So I'll make 2 1/1 birds with flying. Now Allrun's Epiphany was cast from somewhere that's not my hand, so I get to put out something for free that's 7 or less. I'll put out AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait. Kellan is a cast trigger, so that will trigger both Tulane and the Guardian Project. So Tulane will trigger, I'll draw a card. Okay, I'll put out a brush land. That will trigger AC. I will draw a card. Then AC will trigger Guardian Project, and I'll draw another card. Allrun's Epiphany is now in the graveyard. Then AC allows me to play another land for the turn. I'm gonna look at the top. I will play a Misty Rainforest. AC will trigger, and I'll draw a card. I'll tap sacrifice the Misty Rainforests and lose a life. And I'll go and search for the first one that comes up. Are you nervous, Johan?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't be. Play a land. I'll draw a card. Oh my god.
Nice value engine though. Respect.
I'm just glad this deck is doing what I want it to do. Cut like that. Island enters, draw a card. Okay, so I've played my lands for the turn. Then I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing with Durnan at you, Johan, because Durnan is an attack trigger. First, let me look at the top card, Augur of Autumn. Okay, Durnan's going to attack you, Johan. He's just a 3/3. He's got literally no abilities. But when Durnan attacks, I'm going to look at the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get to exile a creature. Okay, again, only one. I will exile Flibblethib, Lost on the Range. Yeah, I finally found a deck for him, because I know, Johan, you were telling me that you wanted to find a deck for this guy, but he's perfect here. So he has Ward 2, and then I can plot the top card of my library. So he will be exiled, and then he has Undaunted, so he costs 1 less, because Johan is my opponent. I'm assuming you're going to block and kill Durnan. He's just a 3/3.
Yeah.
Okay. Durnan is dead. I am going to have to pay 1 life and this other blue, and I will cast Flithib from exile. That will trigger Chulane, Guardian Project, and Kellan. Kellan and Chulane are on cast. So I'm gonna have Chulane's ability go first. So I'm gonna draw a card and I can put a land out. Draw. Perfect. Draw. Put Command Tower out. Command Tower will trigger AC. I'll draw a card. Then Flithib will trigger. And I can put a permanent of 3 or less from my hand onto the battlefield. I will choose not to. I will just put out an Adakar Waste. That will trigger AC. I'll draw a card. Then Guardian Project will finally trigger and I'll draw another card. I love this. It's so great. I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to foretell this card. Alright, I've gone to combat. I've done my thing. I will move to my turn. So here's my extra turn. Can I do it? Can I survive the Johann Onslaught? Question, you still have Grand Abolisher.
Correct.
Grand Abolisher says that I cannot cast spells or activate abilities, correct?
Correct.
Oh,
So you want to tap out.
That is an issue. Okay. Untap. Excuse me.
But look at, he's a cool looking cowboy.
And draw. Flithib is a cool looking boy. Okay, let's shock in a breeding pool. I don't know if we'll need the mana, but this is my last turn. So shock in the breeding pool. Draw a card off of AC. Play Windswept Heath. Draw a card off of AC because I can play an extra land. Tap and sack the Windswept Heath. Lose a life. Let's just get the first one. Temple Garden. Have it come in untapped. Lose 2 life. I'll draw a card. So plot, I can only cast on a different
As a
turn.
sorcery. On your next turn.
Yeah, on a different turn. You cannot cast a plotted card on the same turn that you plot it. So that's where plot is very slow. Okay, I've played my 2 lands because AC allows me to play an additional land. I need to find a way to get rid of the Grand Abolisher and other things. Okay. So I have to make sure that I have enough mana to do these things. This is where things are getting tricky. So I can plot the top card. Alright, well I don't want the top card of my library, so I think I'm going to just pay 3 and I will cast Helga, Skittish Seer. Whenever I cast a creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, draw a card and gain 1 life and put a 1/1 counter on Helga. On cast, that will trigger Chulane. I'll draw a card. I can put a land out, which I do not have. Then Guardian Project triggers, and I'll draw a card. How do I do this? How do I do it? Johann, you are making things so complicated.
I'm just chilling.
I know you are. I don't think I can. I don't think I have it, to be honest. Okay, let's just go ahead. I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna foretell this card. Then with Doc Arlock, I'll pay 1 because spells from exile cost 2 less, and I'm just gonna cast Behold the Multiverse. So I'll
Scry 2, draw 2.
Scry 2, draw 2, and then that will trigger Kellan. Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I think Kellan. So since I control both of the abilities, can I do Behold the Multiverse first and then Kellan's ability, or does Kellan have to go first?
So is Kellan a cast trigger?
Kellan is a cast trigger.
So that resolves before the spell resolves.
Okay.
Because it's on cast.
You can't cast the card you foretold. Oh, nope, Thea's right. Cast it on a later turn. Okay.
Oh, same for foretold?
Yeah, oh,
Foretell?
that sucks.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It truly does, but it also freaking sucks. Well, I know what I want to do. I have something in my hand that I need to do. The only thing that I can think of in my hand is going to be 2, 4, 6. Only thing I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's everyone's favorite thing for Actually, wait, hold up. This gets even better. Tap 7. The long forgotten card, the Beanstalk Giant that we forgot about, is also 7. Cast the Beanstalk Giant from exile. On cast, Kellan and Chulain will trigger. I'll draw a card.
Oh my god.
And then
How many
Chulain,
triggers are you doing?
I'll put a land out, which will trigger AC, and I'll draw a card.
Bro, you need to just put Labman in there because you're about to draw your deck.
Dude, I have a ton of cards left. Then Kellan will trigger, and he's 7, so I'll put Coma in for free. Coma, the Cosmos Serpent. Then Guardian Project will trigger for both of these. Actually, sorry, Kellan is a cast trigger, so Julian triggers again. Because Kellan says you may cast a permanent, so I'll draw a card. I'll play Prismatic Vista. I'll draw a card from AC. Then I'll draw a card from both of these from Guardian Project. Oh my gosh. End your turn already. Thea, you know that you like this. This is exactly what we try and do here. Okay, much better. So now I can go ahead.
Velomachus Air Force is just restocking. Well, the Chair Force, they're just playing poker in the back.
Go for the win. I'm trying. Prismatic Vista, go and get a planes. Trigger AC. I'm not trying to spin my wheels. I'm legitimately trying to, because now I think. All right, so draw a card from AC. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think I'm finally ready to go. Sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry because that's how the game is played. Alright, so I foretold a card before I casted Allrun's Epiphany, so we're going to go ahead and go for that. From Doc Hourlock, let's tap 1 blue, and I'm going to cast Raven Form, and I'm going to exile target artifact or creature, and Johan, you will create a 1/1 blue bird. I will exile your Grand Abolisher.
How much mana and colored mana do you have up?
I have 5 mana. But before...
No blue, though?
Yes, I have 2 blue.
From what?
Exotic Orchard, or I have...
No, I don't give you blue.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god, he's right.
You
Just
are
making sure.
completely correct.
So I'm gonna tap my command tower and sack a treasure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Teferi's Protection.
Oh my god.
I
probably should have done this in your end step between your extra turns. I didn't think about it till later.
I
you're gonna have all this open
Canopy
mana.
Vista was blue. So
Nope.
if I
I will also on cast, regardless, on cast, I will gain 3 life off of my Balefire Liege.
I think I screwed myself because I have not been keeping track of the lands to tap.
I noticed that.
Yep. I've just been.
But I wasn't gonna say anything. You gotta think about that.
So, Kellan, I do have the cast trigger from Raven's Form on the stack. So I'm assuming we'll just say that you're responding to Kellan's trigger before I get to put something out.
Well, I was responding to the cast of Raven Form.
Okay, then Kellan will trigger and I'll get to put something out before
Because
Teferi's Protection.
I did it in response to that, so that's only fair.
Okay.
Right? Because I was saving it in case I didn't need it, but clearly I did.
So then I'd get to put a permanent out for free.
Yes.
Okay, I'll put out Talisman of Progress, and there's blue. I mean, if you T-Pro, you just save your guy.
Well, I save my guy. Till my next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. So they're
Well, I mean,
phased.
it's about to be your turn.
Yes, but I'm just saying. So that's what gives Grand Abolisher protection, and then you also can't swing at me. So, well, you can, but it won't do anything.
I'm just trying to think. Do I use? Yeah, so I need to get rid of the Grand Abolisher now. So I'll pay a life. And I'll just do an offer you can't refuse to counter the Teferi's protection.
With the counter spell, he comes back swinging. He is not done.
So
So the plan is I'll counter Teferi's protection.
that. Okay, I guess so. You get the artifact before my spell resolves. That's kind of bogus.
Because you're responding to the cast of Raven form, not Kellan's trigger.
Yeah.
So then Kellan's trigger goes on the stack.
Kellan's was a
allowing me
cast
to-
trigger.
Yes.
Because Raven form was foretold. So I don't know if that worked because you're casting. You're not putting out the talisman. You're casting it. So I think it's still on the stack. So it would come in.
Yeah.
Then my Teferi's protection would so his trigger would resolve. The casting off of his trigger would resolve, and then my Teferi's protection would resolve. I don't know if you can respond in between that time.
No, right,
because
so Kellan's trigger.
you're casting. Yeah, but he doesn't put out a permanent.
Correct.
You cast that permanent, so
Yes.
it goes on the stack.
Exactly, which
So-
goes above your T-Pro. So then this resolves first.
Well, yeah, but you can't then add to the stack in front of. I don't believe you can counter it that way with the mana.
Thea is saying, no, you can still respond to Teferi's protection. The stack is still active as this comes in, giving me a chance to respond.
What?
So,
That doesn't make sense.
what exactly is going on? There's a trigger from
So, it's Raven form, Teferi's protection.
Omega says, every time the stack changes, you get a round of priority.
okay. So there's
And
the
then
Raven,
the stack
there's the
resolves in
Teferi's.
reverse, so you can still stop and respond to cards that are still existing on the stack. So as the talisman enters, Johan gets priority, then I get priority. Then I tap the talisman to cast an offer you can't refuse to counter the Teferi's protection.
Okay, that tracks. And also tapping. No, yeah, that sounds like it works because the way the stack works with that. Because
That seems kind of bogus.
I don't know if I can do this, Johan. I basically have, so basically Coma would give me 1. I have 1 in my hand, and I still have to survive. I mean, Velomachus, Balefire Dragon, Goldspan Dragon. Do you have any other flyers?
No, just those 3 currently.
Okay. So then, since I will, because all my creatures are very small, AC is only a 5/5, and your dragons are 6/6s and 7/7s. So I will pass to you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a lot of cards, so I know I need these 2.
Oh, so I get 2 treasures.
4, 6. Yeah. 7. I'm gonna discard Tlinkali Hunter, Mind's Dilation, Reality Chip, Outcast Trailblazer, Savvy Hunter, and Rashmi Eternity's Crafter, and I will keep 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, I get to keep one more. That's only 6.
Okay. In your end step.
I'm gonna put Savvy Hunter back in my
shoot.
hand.
I misplayed. It's too late now. So Double Vision technically would have copied my Teferi's Protection, but it's okay. It's too late.
I mean, I'm gonna try and make you work for it, but I think you might.
Well, I'm just saying it would have
saved.
It would have saved my Grand Abolisher. But it's okay. Regardless, in your end step, I'm gonna sack 2 treasures, and I'm gonna tap Quintorius. So I'm gonna cast Inspired Tinkering for free.
Okay.
This will get exiled. I will exile the top 3 cards of my library. I have until the end of my next turn to play them, and then I make 3 treasure tokens.
Okay, got it.
So this gets exiled, and then a Terramorphic Expanse, Increasing Vengeance, and Lorehold Campus. So 2 lands and 1 instant. I have access till the end of this next turn.
Yeah,
I would have had to sacrifice one of my spirits to do that. All right.
Biggest issue here
Move
is that
to
I have
my turn.
1 flyer. So you move to your turn. I will make a Coma's Coil on your upkeep.
Yeah.
Come on,
That
come
sucks.
Come on, Camellia.
Untap
We're just gonna use this worm token because it's a 3/3.
and draw. Well, I will tap 3, and I'm going to cast a Duelist's Heritage. Whenever one or more creatures attack, you may have target attacking creature gain double strike until end of turn. It's a white spell, so I will gain 3 life. Shoot, I missed the trigger when I cast Inspired Tinkering to shoot you. Whoa. Ugh, I'm missing triggers.
It's getting to that point in the game.
No, it's getting to the point where I can't be missing triggers. That's frustrating. So you're just gonna tap down.
Yeah, I can tap down 1 thing.
Well, you're gonna tap Velomachus. I already know.
Probably.
Well, unless you could tap down my Balefire Liege because he would basically board wipe you.
You mean the Balefire Dragon?
Or Balefire Dragon, yeah. I guess you can block him though.
Yeah, Kellan is. Oh, I do have these 2 flying birds.
I have 2 flyers now.
Yeah, so the All Runs Epiphany, if you foretold it, you get 2 1/1 birds when you cast it.
Might as well. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast a Sword of the Animist, and then I will tap 2 and equip it to my Goldspan.
I legit have no idea who's gonna win this game. This has gone on way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Johan, I have to say, even though you're not playing blue, your deck is playing like a goddamn blue player.
True. I gotta remember, I've got a couple cards I can cast from my graveyard.
Oh my. I like this Kellan deck. It reminds me a bit of my Lara Croft deck, but it's actually good.
Alright, Shoot. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna move to combat.
Yep, and then I'll sacrifice a coil to tap Velomachus.
That's mean.
Alright, how many creatures do you have total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Plasma sack?
I guess you can block pretty much everything I have.
What do I think you building a Zabaz deck? Is that not powerful enough for you? It's Boros modular. Oh, the bug. Zabaz.
Oh, I will swing Goldspan and Balefire at you.
Mm-hmm.
I will give. Doesn't matter, neither of them trample, but I will give Balefire double strike. So it's a 7/7 with double strike. Goldspan's a 6/6. On attack, I make a treasure with Goldspan, and then I will search for basic, which will come out of the battlefield tapped.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab a plains or whatever I find first, to be honest, at this point. Alright, I found a mountain, so I'm going to grab a mountain. I will also swing my... You know what, you're going to block my flyers. So I will not give Balefire double strike. I'm going to give my Seasoned Pyromancer double strike, who's a 3/3 on the ground.
Okay, I do have my Beanstalk Giant's power and toughness is equal to the number of lands I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He's a 19/19.
Oh my god.
Alright, those are my deckers.
Okay, I will just pay 1. I'm gonna Swords the Balefire Dragon. Yep, if I hadn't done my stupid thing and got rid of all my blue. So I'll Swords Balefire, you'll gain 6.
7.
7. I'll chump the Goldspan with a bird. And then I'll block your Seasoned Pyromancer with the Beanstalk Giant, who's 19/19.
Okay.
And then you're done.
I will go to second main. So, question. I want to get this out of so it doesn't get exiled. Can I cast Increasing Vengeance without targeting? Or I have to target something, correct?
Let's see. Increasing Vengeance. Copy target. Yes, you have to target something.
So I can't cast it without a target?
Yes, you cannot cast it without a target.
God. Alright. Well, these are going to get exiled.
Card, yeah.
Well, not when it gets exiled.
Yeah.
So I will move to end step. I will exile Fairy's... Beginning my end step, I will exile to Fairy's Protection under Quintorius. And then can I could tap him at instant speed, correct? Still during my end step?
Let me read. Quintorius Lorehold.
Well, it's a tap ability.
Yeah, at the beginning of your end step, exile. How would the timing work on that, Thea?
It's beginning, so then...
Olatorus, does he have a chance to to cast.
So what's going on?
So he's exiling Teferi's Protection with Quintorius Lorehold, Lore Master, and then he's gonna tap and sacrifice. He's gonna tap Quintorius Lore Master and cast it in the same end step that he's exiling it. That works, right?
So for his commander, you
No, it's
may
not his
cast it?
commander.
Okay.
Quintorius Lore Master, the elephant. So at the beginning of his end step, he's exiling Teferi's Protection. Then
So my thought is, I still have the end step technically.
you know what? It's so late. I'm trying to end this game. Just do it. Just go ahead.
Sure.
Yep. Just do it.
I've never had to.
Well, he
Yeah,
casts
so you move from the
it,
beginning
so
to
you
the end
cast
step.
the spell. So whatever you're doing with Quintilius, if you're casting that, you can respond to that cast with another guy. As long as it's like, you know, what else are you casting?
No, we were just questioning timing, but since it's so late in
Okay.
the game, we're just gonna go ahead and move with it. So you're casting Teferi's Protection on your own end step.
So I'm gonna tap in my end step. I'm gonna tap Quintorius,
Okay.
and then I will cast. Actually, hold on. I have not casted Incident of Sorcery this turn at all. So I will first target Boris Charm, and I'm gonna sack Treasure for 2 mana. Tap Strionic Resonator, so I will double my activations and my triggered ability. So I will cast first Boros Charm, which will get copied because of double vision. So I will deal 4 damage to target player or planeswalker. So you're gonna take 8. And then second activation of his ability, I will cast Teferi's Protection.
Hang on, you're using Strionic Resonator to copy Quintorius's.
Oh wait, shoot, sorry, no, it's triggered ability, not triggered or activated.
Yeah, because his.
So
ability
never
is
mind. I will
his
just
ability.
do. Yep, that's right. I forgot about that. I misread.
Jonathan?
So it'll just be Teferi's Protection,
Okay.
which technically gets copied, but that doesn't. I guess there's 2 on the stack, but
You have to
Okay.
counterspell it twice.
So you're T-Pro'd out. Okay. Am I good?
yeah.
Wait. Sorry. Didn't work.
It's a white spell, so I'll gain 3 life.
When you cast Teferi's Protection, you exile that boy. It does not go to your
I
graveyard.
know. It is exile.
So how did you exile it with Quintorius Lorehold and then
Oh
cast it
shoot!
again?
How did you
You're right.
exile
So I
it?
never. It should have been exile. So I should have had something else instead. God damn it. Well, it's too late now. I would have exiled a different card then.
Well, I mean, you have to. Like, that was illegal. You cannot target Teferi's Protection. Do you have something like, does that Invoke Calamity allow you to just like cast enough red spells to kill me? Like Invoke Calamity, Boros Charm, deal 4, the Liege will deal another 3.
Well, so Boros Charm is under Quintorius already.
Oh, nope, Johan, you're good. Thea is correct. Teferi's Protection never resolved. I countered it.
Oh,
I was trying to
okay.
figure out what
So we're
exactly
good.
was make it exile there.
That's right. So yeah.
Yep, I thought it
All right,
resolves.
so-
Okay, so, alright. I'm good. I'll make...
I knew that when I put it there. That's right.
So the issue that I'm having here is like I've got cards in my deck, but I'm afraid that Johan and I are going to be eternally locked in a struggle until one of us just kills the other one very, 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 very slowly. Draw. If I can't get you here, so I can play lands from the top of my library. I play Bountiful Promenade, will enter tapped because I don't have more opponents. Draw a card. Like, oh man, if I had a board wipe, I think I actually took all my board wipes in this deck out. If I had a board wipe, I think I could win right now, but I don't. I don't think that there are any board wipes in this deck. I want to say I took them all out, and I shouldn't have, because now I'm really regretting it.
Yeah, I mean you could. There's still like a. There's a couple. I mean you're in blue, so you play like side rift, but there's other cool.
Well, yeah, it's just like Day of Judgment,
Farewell,
Wrath
I
of
mean,
God, Depopulate, you know, it's like, because I
There's
have...
so many things you could do. Yeah.
If anything, you should run the one that I have in here, the one and only board wipe that I have in here, which is Slash the Ranks.
Slash
Because it saves commanders and gets rid of everything else.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Behold the Multiverse.
For real this time.
Yeah, for real this time. Kellan's trigger will go on the stack. I'll just put out... I mean, that doesn't help me. I'll put out this Talisman of Unity. I'll scry 2. I'm just looking for like anything I have. I'll bottom both, draw 2. Play my land for the turn. Play this Henge Gate Pathway on the blue side. I'm gonna play Mist Gate Pathway, draw a card. Hey, tap Talisman of Unity, play my Soul Ring, there it is.
Hey, welcome to the club.
I'm not in the club.
Tap Soul Ring. Tap the Yamebaya Coast. Play Entish Restoration. Sacrifice a land. Search my library for 3 basics. Put them on the battlefield because I control a creature with power 4 or greater. I don't even know if I have any more basics in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna like looking through my deck. I don't think I have anything that can actually push this game over the edge. So there's 2 basics, 1, 2. Like if I had like a Crater Hoof or something, you know, like I could go for it, but I took it out like when I was deck building. Do you guys just want to see if I can deck myself, or do you just mind? Because
it's usually one of my favorite ways to do it.
All right,
like if I can't win, I'll just deck myself out.
Draw 3. I don't know if I can. Look at the top. Nope. I can plot cards off the top. Yeah, so here's the thing. Wait, Johan, how many creatures do you have up right now?
Well, I can't lose life, and they're phased out.
Oh, yeah, right. But how many creatures do you have once you get back here?
7.
Yeah, if I had a board, because like this, I feel like is just gonna go on forever, and not that I want to like concede, or like, I mean, if you guys want to sit through and try and watch me just deck myself, I might be able to do it just fairly quickly. If I really try. Let's do it. Because I'm sorry, Johan, I don't mean to take this win away from you, but I don't have anything to get over your board. I can basically sit here and use Coma to tap your creatures down, and we will slowly grind each other. I have 2 flyers left. I have Kellan and my Thopter, so I can survive 1 more of your turns.
Oh, but you can just keep tapping my... Because now you have 2 coils, so you can tap both of my flyers. Well, you got one at your upkeep, and you'll get one at my upkeep.
Yeah, so
you'll have 2. You can tap both my flyers. So flyers aren't an issue anymore, because I only have 2.
Yep. But I can't get through. I mean, like, I could just all out swing at you on the ground until we slowly whittle each other away. Oh man, now I'm really regretting not putting a big finisher in this deck.
It's an important part in any deck is making sure you put in a big finisher like that.
You know, it's like we could keep going, but it might be like another 30 minutes trying to just like figure it all out.
I mean, it's up to you. My turns are going to be quick.
Alright, well then, if your turns are going to be quick, I'll try and make my turns as fast as possible.
For the most part, they should be.
1, 2,
I have 4
3,
cards in
4,
hand,
5,
and they're not
6,
very
7,
exciting.
8. Tap 8. I'm going to play 1 with the Multiverse. I can look at the top card of my library. I can play lands and 1 string each of my turn. I can cast a spell from my hand or the top of my library without paying its mana cost. Okay, play Lightning Greaves. Trigger Kellan. Put out Flooded Strand. Trigger AC. Draw a card. Quick Coma with the Lightning Greaves. One, 2, 3. 4. I'm gonna cast Savvy Trader. When it enters, I'm gonna exile a permanent from my graveyard, and then I can cast that card as long as it remains exiled. Spells that I cast from anywhere other than my hand cost 1 less to cast. Just thinking of like my most broken thing right now. I have 4 mana. We will go for it. I'll exile Mind's Dilation with the Savvy Trader. Things are 3 less, so that only costs 5 mana. It doesn't matter. I will just go ahead and... What's your biggest creature right now?
He's phased out.
Oh yeah, dang it. Okay, pass. I keep forgetting to trigger Helga. She should be bigger than she is, but I missed all those triggers. Okay, on your upkeep, there it is. I'll make a Coma's Coil.
Come on.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
I've got 8 cards in my hand. I will discard Birds of Paradise.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess Taya's right.
I might have
When
it right here.
Hang on, when I casted Savvy Trader, I technically should have drawn like 3 cards, but just keep going.
So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Boros Charm. It's my first instant or sorcery this turn, so it'll get copied.
Mm-hmm.
So I will choose to shoot you for 4 twice. That's 8 damage.
Okay,
It is a red and a white spell, so I will gain 6 life, and then I will deal 3 damage to target player or planeswalker twice. I will shoot you for 6.
That's 14 total.
Yes.
Can you counterspell any of it?
I mean, yes, I can. So, I mean, I can just tap 2 and play Permission Denied, counter target non-creature spell. My opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn.
That's so
God.
fucking mean.
So, you still copy it, so I still go from 14 to
It'll
10.
be
And then I still do
7.
take, the 3 from the Boros guy.
And then it is on cast, actually. So you'll take...
An additional 3.
Well, it's not cast or copy. So... I guess you wouldn't have taken 14. You would have taken 11.
Yep.
So you'll take...
So I was at 14.
7. You'll take 7 total.
And go to
'cause-
7. Okay.
He's half of that now.
Or
Yeah,
no.
Boom, he's in single digits. You got him. on
Yeah, because the
rope,
copy
Sean.
still goes through.
The copy will still go through. I'm
But
counting
only
the
one
original.
cast trigger. Okay, so then I'll gain 3 life.
Okay.
I can't cast creature spells. I will Evolving Wilds. No, I will. Yeah, sure, Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Surrican Goreclaw to give trample. Crater Hoof Behemoth. Moonshaker Cavalry.
About to say all 3 of those are fantastic, just easy win cons.
We're putting
I
all
put them in
3 of
this
them.
deck just to make sure I have something like that.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do right after. So sorry, this is the first game I played with this deck. So there was.
Okay, it's very good. I would say throw in a Court of Calling just to make it even easier to get that stuff out.
I mean, yeah, I have Worldly Tutor, Ella Domri's Call. I think I have one other tutor.
The reason why I love Court of Carlin because it has Convoke and it puts that creature into the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just be like, tap some boys and just put your guy out there. So it's like, because Moonshaker and Crater Hoof can be kind of expensive, but if you just cheat it with technically convoking it, it's oh my god,
Mhm.
it's
All right,
such a great play.
move to combat.
So hold up. If I can't deal with your liege, I'm just dead.
How so?
Because if you cast a red spell, you'll keep dealing damage to me, correct?
Well, but yes. But I also can only cast creatures currently. I have 4 cards in hand. And I would have cast it already this turn if I could.
Right. So then you go to combat, sacrifice the Coma's coils to tap your flyers. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll go to end step. I will exile opposing. I will exile invoke calamity.
Okay.
With. Make a spirit and pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Make a coil. I'm just doing this as fast as possible. Yep. Yeah. Thea says, are you making a treasure every time Goldspan is getting targeted by Coma?
Oh.
Is Goldspan only spell? Or does it say spell or ability?
I'm pretty certain it's both.
Target of a spell.
Oh,
Okay.
really? That's lame.
I mean,
I honestly don't have a ton to do in my hand. My hand is basically all just like spells. Like it's a lot of just control. I mean, I guess just to do it, spells from anywhere cost me 3 less. So Mind's Dilation is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Mind's Dilation. Trigger Kellan. Put in Conduit of Worlds. I don't want this off the top, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll plot this card off the top. Then cast it later for free.
plot is revealed, I believe, is it not?
It is Glorious Protector. When it enters, I can exile any number of creatures I control until Glorious Protector leaves. So board wipe protection. I can play lands off the top of my
I
library.
could be wrong. I thought that was
Play.
plot is.
Draw for AC. Look at the top. Okay, play another land. Draw from AC. I mean, I guess we'll just keep going with the plot just to get rid of cards on the top of my library.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but my pregnant wife needs me, so I'm unfortunately gonna have to hop out now.
Yep, I think Johan's got it.
I think he does too. If you
Plot.
guys want to know what my card was that I liked my card the most, it was Enduring Vitality. First time playing it. I love giving my stuff tap one abilities, or tap giving them mana abilities. I'm tired, but it was a really fun game, guys. I would love to play you guys more next time. I love all of your decks. Johan, Pop Off King. I'll see you guys next
Yep.
time. All right.
Sorry this went so long. It's just
Take care.
We're
It's good seeing you again,
grinding
Olatoris.
it out. Thanks for
It's
joining,
great seeing you
Sam.
guys. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, Johan, do you have the win in your hand?
No.
Oh my. I'm willing to just give you this game because, like, I'm telling you, my deck has nothing. Like,
I mean, if I get to my turn, I don't have it in hand. I'll just trigger Velomachus to invoke Calamity, which should get me the win.
Okay, I'm willing to just give you the win because I have nothing. Like, I will just continue to control this game out.
Yeah, I'm just literally my hand was 3 lands, and I drew an Arcane Signet last turn. My top draw was a land.
I just didn't want you to feel that I was just like giving you the win, but like I just don't. Like, I'm sorry, that's my fault. I don't have a way to.
Yeah, no, I misplayed. I should have had it earlier because my Fairy's Protection should have got copied, which would not have allowed you to shoot my
Sure.
my protection. But
Hey, if we play it out, we'll be here for another 30 minutes.
yeah, I got work in
So,
the morning.
I had 2
Early in
counter
the morning.
spells, Cosmic Intervention and Heroic Intervention, and then just these nothings. So I had 2 counter spells that you were fighting through. Oh, what was the bottom of my life?
So I guess you would have been able to copy both triggers of Invulnerability, but it is on cast, so I would have done at least 6 damage to you.
Yeah.
Or no, I would have done 3 damage because it's not copy, it's just cast trigger.
All right.
So it probably would have been like another couple turns.
Yeah, I think with Coma, it just grinds the game to a halt sometimes, and
I would have had to just try to fish for removal, but that's the thing without Velomachus, like I could have gotten an answer so much quicker.
and that's my fault as a deck builder. Is like I wanted to try and have this deck play without doing Crater Hoof, Moonshaker, Cavalry things, and I think this game just really showed me that I need those, because if I would have had those, like this game would have been over an hour, like 30 minutes ago, because I would have just been able to go and find that with like Eldamri's Call and then just cast it, and then I would have just had trample or flying and killed you. So I'm sorry if that takes away from your win, Johan, but I think you had it. Like, I would have just been able to delay you from killing me, and I think you would have eventually just killed me, like no matter what. So I apologize to anyone still watching, especially Thea, who's been very good at commenting and sticking with us, but
Not when I was doing shit.
Dak, you're a true sport sitting through all that. That was a slog, but I appreciate you guys. We're not going to do the 3 cards just because it is so late. I apologize. I'm going to do better. I'm going to add some better game-ending cards to this deck and figure out a way to do that more efficiently. Dak, I think you were incredibly scary.
Yeah, that's why I had to kill you.
I did think that I could have probably, and I think a fair argument could be made that I could have ended the game sooner if I wasn't being stingy about trying to draw the right card. But then I don't know 100%. So just because, I mean, I had that Banner of Kingship, I was in my hand for like. It was like there since turn 3.
Yeah. Well, I got nervous too because I was sitting on that Billfire since I think he was in my opening hand or very close to it. But I was kind of saving it, and I was trying to build the board smart. I was worried too if I put that out that I was going to get dealt with before I could actually use it. So I was trying to get the rest of my board state kind of going. And then I was going to play him on my next turn when you played the banner. I'm like, oh shit. Like, it's useless. It's not going to do it now. So.
Well, because what I was trying to do, I was like, okay, I'm going to get the bloodletter out. Hopefully he makes it. I'll do a little bit of damage, be a little bit scary. And at that time, I had like 8 creatures on the field. I've been like, all right, everything's got +8/+8. This is going to go nuts.
Yeah, so just to round it out, Dak, you had an incredible, you had Bloodletter, you had the, I can't remember, I'm sorry, it's late.
I had the Conqueror, they're right here, I had my cards already set up.
There was the Bloodletter, and then you had another card that did, the Dragon, the Twin Flame Dragon.
Yeah, my next turn, if I would have made it to my next turn, I had Twin Flame Dragon on my first card pull.
Thea's goal is to build an Azo deck, a powerful casual deck. Yes, I approve, Thea. But yeah, Dak, I think you went to the moon and you just kind of had to be killed, and I wasn't expecting Johan to pop off that fast, that hard, and then I got my extra turn, and then I just popped off super hard, and especially like I casted the Alrund's Epiphany, which gave me an extra turn to set up my defenses, and then it was just super grind fest. So I appreciate you guys sticking with it. And again, Johan, like, I don't think that takes away from your win at all, just because even with Coma, I would just continually just delay you from killing me until you stumbled into enough spells to just deal damage to me. I had no removal. I just had counter spells. So I had 2 counter spells with that, and that was it. So I think eventually you would have worn me down and killed me. Congratulations on your win. I fall to the Dragon Lord, Velomachus.
Thank you.
All right, that is going to do it for us here, though. Dak, thank you for being a great sport and sitting through all of that. Sam had to leave. Taurus had to head out. Johan, impressive victory, and I bow my head to my new dragon overlord. All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in. I probably will not be streaming next week because it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever you choose to say.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas from Dak, Azo, and Johan. I don't think there's anything else to say. Next week, which would be New Year's, probably do a stream then, but we'll have to see. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.